institution. This institution has a rich legacy of 95 years in shaping brilliant minds. As a part of this historic university, your child is now stepping into an environment that has nurtured countless leaders, innovators, and change makers. We look forward to partnering with you on this incredible journey of learning, growth, and success. Dear students, this is your moment to embark on an exciting journey of discovery, learning, and personal growth. The road ahead will be filled with challenges and opportunities, and all the faculty of your respective departments are here to support and guide you at every step of your way. Remember, you're not just students, you're the future of this great institution, and we believe in your potential to make a lasting impact. Welcome to the next chapter to your academic and personal journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to welcome our esteemed dignitaries on the dais. We have today's chief guest, Professor V.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad, joining us in this program. We wish to inform you that due to his busy schedule, Sir has accepted to address the gathering through virtual mode. Please join me in extending a warm round of applause as we welcome our esteemed dignitaries onto the dais. I humbly request Professor P. Chandrasekhar, Principal, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to accompany the dignitaries onto the dais. With utmost respect, I now invite Sri Gopal T.K. Krishna, Founder and President, Krishna Engineering Consultants, Iowa State, USA, onto the dais. Invite Sri Seshu, Vice President, Full Stride Cloud, Platform Engineering and Global Head Virtual Desk, Wipro, Hyderabad, to come onto the desk. Professor P. Lakshmanarayana Sir, Registrar, Osmania University, will be joining us shortly. I kindly request Sri Vishnu Jwalapuram, Senior Director, Program Management, Qualcomm, India Private Limited, to grace the dais. I request Professor A. Krishnaya, Director, CDAC, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come onto the dais. I request Professor Narsimulu Sanke, Director of Evaluation, Examination Cell, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come on to the dais. Now I request Professor B. Mangu, Additional Chief Warden, Hostel and Messes, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to please come on to the dais. I request Professor P. Kotilakshmi, Additional Chief Warden, Hostel and Messes, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come on to the dais. Now I request Dr. J. Upender, Placement Officer, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come on to the dais. I now request Dr. J. Upender, Placement Officer, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come on to the dais. I request Dr. D. Suman, Student Affairs, Student Advisor, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come on to the dais. I now request Dr. D. Vijay Kumar, President, University College of Engineering, Alumni Association, Osmania University, to come on to the dais.
Now it is the turn to invite our heads of the department. Firstly, I request Professor K.L. Radhika, Head Department of Civil Engineering, to please come on to the dais. I request Professor M. Chandrasekhar Reddy, Head Department of Mechanical Engineering, to please occupy the chair on the dais. Now I request Professor E. Vidyasagar, Head Department of Electrical Engineering, to please come on to the dais. Now I request Professor D. Ramakrishna, Head Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to please come on to the dais. Now I request Professor M. Malini, Head Department of Biomedical Engineering, to please occupy the chair on the dais. Now I request Professor P. Sudha, Head Department of Computer Science Engineering and AIML, to please occupy the chair on the dais. Now I request Head Mathematics Department to please come onto the dais. I request Head Physics Department to please come onto the dais. Now I request Head Department of Chemistry, Professor Sarita, to please come onto the dais. Now I request Head English Department to please come onto the dais. Last but not the least, I request Sri D. Rajender, Deputy Registrar, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to come onto the dais.
To mark this significant moment and to invoke the blessings of wisdom and everyone to rise for lighting of lamp. I would like to invite all the dignitaries to come forward for the lighting of lamp. May this symbolic act illuminate our minds and guide us towards progress and prosperity. As we stand in unity, let us invoke the divine presence with a moment of prayer. I request Pujita, student of ECE department, to present invocation song.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःश्लेषजाड्यापहा. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving on into the program, it is my great pleasure. I invite our guiding force and an inspiration to all of us, our esteemed principal, Professor P. Chandrasekhar, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to one and all. Dignitaries on the dais. Professor B.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad, who will join online. Sri Gopala T.K. Krishna, Distinguished Alumni Awardee of University College of Engineering and founder and president of Krishna Engineering Consultancy, USA. Sri Seshu Venkata, Vice President, Global Head, Virtual Desk, Wipro Hyderabad. Sri Vishnu Jwalapuram, Senior Director, Qualcomm India Private Limited. Registrar of the University, Professor P. Lakshminarayana, who will join shortly. Director CDAC, Professor A. Krishna Garu. Dr. D. Vijay Kumar, OU Engineering College Alumni Association President. Heads of the departments, fellow faculty, proud parents, and my beloved students. At the outset, I congratulate all my dear students as well their parents for choosing Usmania University Engineering College as place of study. This is one of the prestigious institutions in India. So let me brief about some of the points about the Usmania University as well as Engineering College. Usmania University has 12 faculties, right from Faculty of Engineering, Technology, Arts, Social Science, Law, Management, etc. I'm happy to say University College of Engineering marching towards celebrating centenary year in 2029. University College of Engineering has 8 UG programs: Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Biomedical Engineering. Computer Science Engineering has 2 programs, CSE and AML, Biomedical Engineering and Mining Engineering Department. All the UG programs, all eligible UG programs have been accredited by NBA, and all departments run PG programs as well as PhD programs. And we also have BE and ME programs for working professionals in the evening as well as holidays. UGC sanctioned autonomy for the next 10 years, and we have received ISO 9000 certification, quality certification. I'm proud to say, being the oldest University College of Engineering institution, we have the strongest alumni network throughout the globe. And we have strong relations with R&D organizations like DRDL, RCI, BDL, VHL, and other industries. And as far as the students concerned, the key facilities to the undergraduate students, one is university library at the university level. Also, we have Diamond Jubilee library at the college level, as well as each department has a seminar library. And we have a digital library. Using your login credentials, you can access all the textbooks available digitally as well as journals at your leisure time throughout the campus. And we have CELT, Center for English Language Training. They provide communication skills, soft skills to our students. You can avail that particular facility. And another important software called MATLAB, it is available throughout the campus, free, available, unlimited licenses. You can start working on right from the first day onwards. We have a gym in the college, and we have a wonderful cricket ground, as well as at the university level, we have a swimming pool, health center, state bank, post office, and also we have several exchange programs with reputed universities and organizations. Many deserved students will get tuition fee assistance from NGOs. As I mentioned, through our alumni network, our students will be, most of the times they will be benefited whenever they need any need. As far as academics is concerned, more details will be dealt in detail. We have a session by Director CDAC shortly, in the induction program, but we give more emphasis on continuous about your ward, parents also will receive SMS. Please, I strongly advise parents to keep an eye on the wards. And classwork will be usually from Monday to Friday. Saturdays we are working days, but we don't have classwork on the day. However, some of the times we will announce compensation classwork on some of the Saturdays. And students to write GATE or GRE and TOEFL, for which we will, whatever the needed training is there, we will try to provide that one. And we conduct periodical academic research committee lectures, ARC lectures, alumni talks, seminars, workshops, conferences, and symposia, where students have to be actively involved, and so that they get the benefit from the experts who are visiting our college. And we also conduct smart hackathon program, as well as student level technical symposia. At the college level, annually we conduct usually in the second semester, that is event semester we'll conduct. And students will be not only academic, we also encourage students to participate in extracurricular, co-curricular activities also. And we conduct graduate exit feedback, which we take from the passed out students, and whatever the feedback they give, we try to inculcate in our curriculum as well as in the practice. And another important thing, we conduct graduation day. Recently we conducted a graduation day, and where we give certificates, merit certificates, gold medals, as well as certificates to all the passed out students. And we have International Academic Advisory Committee, and University of College of Engineering conducted several workshops and seminars throughout the year. And I'm very happy to say, Sri Shantanu Narayan, Chair and CEO of Adobe USA, who recently met our Honorable Chief Minister also, is proud alumni of our engineering college. He visited our college and he interacted with the students also. And we conduct several events which we are displaying there. And also we conduct ARCs, and then S&P Global is one of the NGOs. They have granted computers as well as other equipment to our college, and also they are assisting tuition fee reimbursement to needy students. And we have signed MOUs with one of MOU we signed with Usmania Foundation, with Imagia Corporation to establish AI Lab, Center for Excellence in AI, Imagia, in Usmania University Engineering College. We had MOAs with Huntmetrics, Quality Thought, Sohan Academy, Gandhi Hospital, and as I mentioned, 2 NGOs came forward and giving tuition fee reimbursement to needy students. And we are in the forefront of infrastructural development, and we are constructing a classroom complex for ECE department. That is 4 classrooms we are constructing. First ground floor we have completed. This we are doing with the funding from Singareni College Company Limited. And then I'm very happy to announce that we started constructing 2 buildings, one for mining engineering department, another one for Professor Y. Narasimhan building of Department of Electrical Engineering. Once again I proudly inform to all of you that one of the donors, Sri T.K. Gopalakrishna Garu, has generously donated almost 6 crores to construct Professor Y. Narasimhan building, Electrical Engineering Department. Thank you for sharing the dais with you, sir. And we are creating open learning place in front of the ECE department. This also from CSR funds of Masterchip Technologies. Is also another alumni is helping us. We have a biogas plant, and we started constructing 500 capacity hostel for boys. Now it is the completing stage. Dining hall already completed, and other building will be completing maybe by December. Students can be admitted into that hostel. They are the civil works we have initiated and constructing them. And about the faculty, we have 115 faculty members. Majority, 80% of the faculty have been awarded with PhD degree. The remaining will be completing almost in a year, total 100% faculty with PhD will be having. In addition to the regular faculty, I am very happy to say Professor Bhiksharaj, Carnegie Mellon University has consented to be visiting professor of our engineering college, and also we have chair professors, one from Singareni College, another from Coal India Limited, 2 chair professors we have, and adjunct professors also we have, one more chair professor who is about to come from NTPC. And in addition to chair professors, we have professors of practice who are industry experts have been invited to our college, 2 in computer science engineering, mining engineering, as well as 1 in biomedical engineering department and mechanical engineering departments have professors of practice. And it is a regular phenomena. Our faculty members will receive different awards, national as well as state level awards. And we receive projects from different funding agencies. Last year we received project from MITI, MathWorks, SERP, DST Nidhi Prayas. And 6 projects we received, almost 4 crores worth of research projects we received last year. And the publications, 79 publications and 45 conferences our faculty members participated, and 70 patents we received, our faculty members as well as students got the patents. Another important thing, placement, and all eligible students get placement. Not only IT sector, core companies also our students get placement, like Bell and BDL and other companies, our student Maruti, like that manufacturing companies also our students get placement. So the glimpses of our placement activities. So in addition to placement, we also encourage, in fact, our 8th semester, that is the last semester of your course, it is totally free. We encourage students to pursue your industry internship. We encourage students to go for industry internship, where students will be away from our academics. They can directly engage. They can be engaged in the industries. So these are the industry internships which we receive from placement, and also students also get on their own for the internship. And another important thing, GATE 2024, several ranks our students received, and we strongly encourage our students to write GATE and to excel. It is not only to pursue your higher education and also to get jobs in public sector. Your GATE rank is going to be very, very important. As I mentioned, one aspect is academic part. Usmania University is always, in addition to academics, we also participate in several extracurricular and co-curricular activities. We have several, dominant and active student body activities, such as IEOM and Institute of Engineers, IEEE student chapter. Recently they got, at the Hyderabad section level, they got an award. And IETE, Electronics Club, Music Club, Sports Club, NCC, NSS, SAE, Baha, TEDx, several activities are there. And all these activities, students will be, your seniors will be interacting with you during the induction program. There are the different activities, photographs are there. So in addition to them, electronics club, biomedical club, mechanical club, like that, several clubs are there at the college level. So we will be monitoring. There will be student advisor, and mainly students will be leading, taking the lead with the support of the student advisors. And as I mentioned, every year students National Technical Symposia we call. So each department has their own name. Civil engineering department has Nirman, mining Ignite, mechanical Mekrana, biomedical Meditech, ECE Akruti, CSE and AML Infinity, technoscience, electrical engineering, like that each department name on their own, and they conduct. Total event is conducted by the students. They will raise the funds and they will organize everything with the support of student advisor as well as head of the department. So these are the events we conducted last year. As I mentioned, our distinguished alumni, when we received the statement from Sri T.K. Gopalakrishna, we felicitated him. And another alumni, Merugu Kaushik, he got AIR rank of 82, UPSC Civil Service Examination 2023. So he came to us and he interacted with students. I'm happy to say we have allocated one session with Kaushik in the induction program. I think this week only, maybe Friday or Saturday, one interaction session is there because he is leaving for his training on Sunday. Before Sunday, he promised me and he will be coming to interact with our first year students to motivate you people. He said, like that he got motivation when he was in first year. He got IAR rank. So he wants same motivation. Our first year all 4 years taking his ranks. And Usmania University, we celebrated Foundation Day, that is called Taksh. During Taksh program also, each department has conducted several events. Some of the events we have kept it here. And now, upcoming events, Department of Mechanical Engineering is conducting a international conference. Department of Electrical Engineering, now one workshop is going on, which started from Monday onwards, and another workshop, conference they are conducting in December. Mining Engineering Department also is conducting a conference, Biomedical Engineering Department and Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Like that, each department has their own methodologies to conduct conferences, workshops, symposia for the benefit of the students, research scholars and industries. And we have future plans, that is startup and entrepreneurship cell we wanted to start so that our students will be encouraged. And if you have some ideas for the startup, at the university level we have one center. In addition to that, we wanted to encourage our students also to participate in that particular thing. And we want to strengthen students' employable skills, infrastructure development. It is a continuous process. Being the oldest university, college, so continuously we have to develop the infrastructure. That also is another thing. And college level, we are encouraging interdisciplinary R&D programs. Industry, institute, alumni network, we wanted to strengthen so that students as well as the faculty will be benefited. One program of India, where we call and research improvement and technical. Now in the fourth phase, they call it as Meerite, so which our institution also will be going to participate in that. Finally, so far, engineering, intermediate, whenever you are in intermediate, it is something like a closed room methodology, classroom or anything. So you will be in the closed monitoring of your teachers as well as your parents. Now, don't expect same closed room, right? Freedom. Usmania University, University Campus College. So there is a freedom, but freedom for development, freedom for progress, not for other way. So please, whatever the freedom given to you, so make use of the freedom to excel yourself. As I mentioned, you can go to political science department and you can do some exchange work. You can learn any foreign language. We have German, French, like that, other languages also you can learn. You can go to law college, and if you have some idea, you can talk to. Like that, management, because as I mentioned, several faculties we have at the university level, you have to make use of that particular thing to work yourself and do your best. That's why I said freedom. Freedom for improvement, freedom for betterment. So this is, again, I am cautioning the parents also, keep an eye on your wards, what is going on, because as I mentioned, you can also view cumulative attendance, dues also with your parental login. I will explain you all these things later. So you can also log in and see whether it is going in the right track. If it is in the right track, don't bother about it. Otherwise, please, it is your also responsibility to see that you will be in the right track. As I mentioned, freedom. Freedom for anything. And as I mentioned, knowledge sharing with other faculties, we strongly encourage. So if any one of you come, and we can also exchange. As even our guests also were mentioning, right? So this also is a proven thing. After 4 years, you will be an all-rounder. It is not only academic. You will be all-rounder, which leads to you will become a leader of any organization. So that's what the slogan of Usmania University. Usmania University students will be leaders globally. It is proven. It is proven, and it will be proved also by my dear students. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for briefing about college activities. It's always a pleasure to hear about rich legacy and promising future of our institution. Ladies and gentlemen, I now take the privilege of inviting Professor A. Krishnaya, Director CDAC, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all. Namaste, all the parents and students. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear colleagues and parents and my dear students. First, let me congratulate all the proud parents and dear students for choosing the best college in the state as in the nation also. So because of the rankings, right? So you have, based on the ranking, somebody chosen, based on the, what is the location, somebody chosen. But overall, the college is the best college. I hope you have so many doubts about the college, as well as the faculty, how would be the faculty, how could be the laboratories and classwork and hostels. So many doubts we have. Already the principal is given very much clarity on the programs, whatever we are offering. And just let me emphasize on some of the points, like how many credits, like a regulation part, just I want to brief. But very clearly I will teach, or I will brief in the main course, like on 28th I have a session for 1.5 hour session on these regulations, academic regulations of this. But we have, as per AICT, we have 160 credits, 160 to 170 credits range is there, according to the departments. And in that, you must score all the credits. There is no exception per credits. So 160 means 160 credits should be earned by yourself, entire the 8 semesters. Apart from that, I can strictly emphasize on this attendance. Already principal is mentioned, 75% attendance should be maintained, everyone. And in some cases, like medical cases, only 10% is exempted, that is the 65% with condonation. So the parents should be monitored, every student. And please raise your hands, those attend the parents here. Parents, almost all the parents are here. So you should be a Bommarillu father. Everybody knows Bommarillu father? So entire this 4 years, you should be a Bommarillu father. You should handhold your ward. Because here, this is a lot of freedom is in this campus, in this college. The freedom is not for other things. Already the principals are explained very clearly. So the freedom for development, freedom for improvement of yourself, freedom for your credits and other scores. Okay? So apart from this, so that's why you should monitor every day. Every day you should monitor. Because your ward is going to college or not, you have to monitor. Then afterwards, coming to your home or hostel, you have to call him and monitor. That is my request, humble request. Because nowadays the students are going to, or you know, everybody knows, we are observing in the TVs and papers. So that's why you should be like a Bommarillu father. But don't, as per your ward, you can relax it. Okay? So next is, already we have, the principal told minors and honors. This will be clearly, I will explain in the session. And I wish all the best. And thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for providing the detailed academic requirements and insights. Now I take the privilege to request Dr. D. Vijay Kumar, President, Osmania University Alumni Association, Engineering College, to deliver an inspiring message.
Sorry. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to Professor Murthy Garu, Chief Guest, Guest of Honor Lakshmana Garu, Registrar, Seshu Garu and Jwala Garu, guests of the day, and our senior and distinguished alumni, Gopal T. Krishna Garu, principal, directors, HODs, learned faculty, parents, and my dear children. It's actually an honor to be here and address all of you. It's one side is nostalgia, and it is more nostalgic because exactly 40 years ago on August 21, 1984, I have entered this college too. And along with me, I think I have also the HOD of biomedical, who was my batchmate, also entered this college. So I belong to the 84-88 batch from this college. But we see a lot of difference then and now. Okay, when we entered the college and when you guys are entering the college. The key difference is, I am sure 98% of my batchmates, we all came alone. No parents were there with us. Not a single parent, none of us. Even for our admissions when we came, our admissions happened here behind. Okay, these civil laboratories which are there, this was our admission area. Even for admissions, our parents didn't come. Okay, it was we, and I think whether it is Malini or all our alums from this college who are here will vouch for it. I'm sure, when Krishna came into this college, we caught him. Okay, he's our junior, who's your director, CDAC. Okay, he came alone. Okay, from village. So I think there is a huge difference in the environment that we got nurtured, my dear children. I think principal as well as Professor Krishna Garu, whoever is going to talk to you are always talking to you about how to handle this freedom. Because so far in life, for 17 or 18 years of your life, you are under the protection of your parents. Even to come to the college today, your parents have accompanied you. Okay, the world is going to change. It's going to be a change world for you guys. So how well you're going to handle this freedom is what is important. Now, all my children, how many of you are from Sri Chaitanya? Please raise your hands. Please raise your hands. That's okay. I can't see. Narayana, Fiji. Technically, what I'm asking is how many of you are from the actual factories? Okay. How many from government colleges and Zilla Parishad background? Very few. Clap. The reason why I'm asking this is, it's going to be tough for you guys to handle the environment here. So far, till your 12th grade and up to your coaching, you had teachers, spoon feeding. You got what I'm saying? First thing when we interact with the first year children, they say, Sir, ardhamaitaledu, teaching bagale. No jokes. The reason is very simple. It is not that this college, does not have good faculty. Every faculty in this college is phenomenal. They've come through a different process of recruitment. They do a lot of work. They're all learned faculty. The difference is, you don't have teachers here, you have faculty here. Faculty is only gonna facilitate They don't teach. So studying has to be done by you guys. There are professors here. They're going to come and only prophesize. They're not going to teach you. Teaching has to be done by us, or learning has to be done by us. You know what's the key difference between, after graduation from here, I went to IIM Bangalore, okay. What we saw the difference is, when I looked at my friends over there from IIT, okay, even at the IIMs, there is no teaching. Even when we were studying over here, there was no teaching. You have to read for yourself, understand and clarify your doubts, or they will only help you understand the concepts. So one of the major shifts that you guys are going to have, whoever has come from the factories, I am telling you, children who come from a regular K-12 school, CBSE, Kendriya Vidyalaya, government schools, okay, or somebody who's not from the factory system of education will adapt fast. Because they have mastered the art of self-learning. So you have to master the art of self-learning, which you are not taught. Since 6th class, grinding, tuition low. Okay, so this is what is very critical for you to do well and excellent in your academics per se. This is very important. Second is, I'll talk diametrically opposite about, what our principal and director were talking about freedom. 17 సంవత్సరాలు జైలు తర్వాత 18 సంవత్సరాలు ఒక్కసారి ఫ్రీడమ్ వస్తే ఎంజాయ్ చేయదా? చేయలా లేదా? See, I was also exactly like you, 84, 85. Do, but be careful how you manage your freedom, because I'll tell you something what we learnt in this college. If you misuse freedom, your freedom is gone. ఇంట్లో కూడా పేరెంట్స్ ఫ్రీడమ్ ఇచ్చిరంటే ఫ్రీడమ్ని మిస్యూజ్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? యువర్ ఫ్రీడమ్ ఇస్ గాన్. సేమ్ ఓవర్ హియర్. సో యూ ఆర్ హియర్ టు ప్రిపేర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, టు లాంచ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇన్ టు యువర్ లైఫ్. So 4 years is the preparatory period for you to get ready to get into the real world and life. The transition from a typical child to an adult. Boys will come in, gentlemen will go out. Girls are coming in and, maiden ladies will go out. On campus you will find a difference. All other hostels are called ladies hostel, but our engineering college hostel is called girls hostel, not ladies hostel. Because you are all children, you are all still cute little boys and girls for us. And the job of the institution is to ensure that you graduate from this level to that level. Means there is so much that we have to learn, because we missed a lot in life in the last 17, 18 years that should have got harnessed when you are from 12 to 18, what qualities. We'll talk about it. I have a 3-hour session with you guys coming this Saturday post-lunch. Okay, we'll talk about all those in detail. So the parents, my request to all of you is, please give that freedom for our children to blossom. Please mentor them and help them to master the art of self-learning. Self-discipline, without taking away the umbrella of the security zones of your child. It comes with a rider. That means, మా కొడుకుకి ఉస్మానియాలో కాలేజ్ సీట్ వచ్చేసింది, అయిపోయింది, గోల్ కొట్టేసినాం కాదు. Please have an eye on your children. Okay? Give that security zone, not as monitoring. Monitor చేస్తారంటే ఇప్పుడు టీనేజర్స్ ఉన్నారు, హయ్యర్ టీనేజర్స్ 18, 19, ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళంతా ఎట్లుంటారంటే పిల్లలు, ఉస్మానియాలో సీట్ వచ్చింది మాకు ఇంకేంది. ఓకే, సో దే విల్ ఆల్సో స్టార్ట్ రిబెల్లింగ్. దట్స్ ఎ న్యాచురల్ బిహేవియరల్ ఫినామినన్. So please give the security zones and ensure that they are, okay, growing in life and get ready for life when they're graduating from this college. Second is, as alumni, okay, our interaction with the children is maximum as far as any process is concerned, any process in this college. Principal Garu has made our life very simple by speaking for 30 plus minutes and detailing out what all, activities or what all buildings that are being constructed, fundings that we got from different corporates. Take it from me, 70% of them are facilitated by the Alumni Association. 70%, whether it is Professor Bhiksharaj guest faculty or raising funds through Coal India or Singarini, okay, or NTPC. You take any process, or when you're looking at different clubs, the contribution to the club, the mentoring for the inside the club, the fundings for little fundings that are required for the clubs to run, to your placements offices. Okay, so there are advisory boards everywhere and we are part and parcel of your life. So please get in touch or be in touch with the alumni. And the alumni office is nowhere, but the alumni office is just behind you, there. That's the alumni office. All children for you. Children come to us for everything under the sun. We are your foster parents over here. You have your foster parents, local guardians are all the directors sitting there and HODs. They are your local guardians, and we are your foster parents over here. We treat you, that's the reason we call you children. Mandarki, mi andaru pillale. But at the same time, we are exactly like you. I don't behave like your parent, I'll behave like your friend, like you only. Because there is no difference between you and me, it is just that we are 40 years ahead. 40 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత you could be better than what we are doing in life, yes or no? So we are all same. Okay. And there are a lot of other contributions that come, like for example funding. The highest funding we have our distinguished alumni Gopal T. Krishna Garu sitting over here, who's donated 6 crores. He's an alumni of this college, 1968 batch. So I think there are multiple ways that the alumni interacts with you children. Be in touch with us, be part of us. We have what is called as a student alumni body also, where we have about children in a matrix, means every department, every class, that is every year, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, then girl, boy, rural, urban. So the student alumni body consists of children from all kinds of background. So I think I'll stop here, but before I step down, this is a glorious institution. We have learnt a lot. Whatever we are today, a lot of our friends ask, when we meet informally, that which institution has contributed the maximum to your career or life. Normally people would go and say that, okay, because Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore might have contributed, but for me particularly, this college has contributed a lot. When we walked into this college, we were exactly like you. We didn't know how to come back home if we were left in the gullies of Charminar. Typically from Little Flower we came here. But this college has churned us out to be leaders. And that foundation and base has made us go into the IIMs. So for us, this is the place where we became gentlemen from boys. And I'm sure it will be the same for you guys. So make the best use of this institution. Don't misuse your freedom. Okay, and we are all there to help you. We help you in everything except attendance. There are a lot of children who come to us for attendance. You get what I'm saying? Attendance marks, alumni will not enter or get into it. But for everything else, we are here, and God bless you all. We'll again meet on this coming Saturday post-lunch, and ensure you attend all your programs or, induction programs that are there. sessions. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your informative message to our first year students. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure ladies and gentlemen, before we hear from our esteemed chief guest, Professor B.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad, I invite Dr. Shravanya to introduce Sir to the august gathering.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have little time for the sir to join online. Before that, I want to give you a brief introduction regarding the induction program to all the parents and students who have gathered here for the orientation program today. We have from tomorrow onwards, every day we have 4 slots, and it will be continued from tomorrow to, it is scheduled from tomorrow to 31st of August. And every program. And also, as our Vijay Kumar sir was talking about, he will be, sir, all the professors will be briefing you about all the different aspects, requirements, academic insights in the induction program very detailed. I request all, once again to monitor your, so that they attend all the programs. It is not that you come here, or you can give attendance because you're all there in the group. We also monitor you live here. And we request all the students not to carry phones, and please don't use them while attending the induction program. It will be a great disturbance. I insist all the parents to please tell your wards also not to use mobile phones while attending the sessions, please. So we have, now we'll have the introduction of our chief guest, today's chief guest. I request Dr. Shravanya to please introduce the chief guest to the August gathering present here.
Good morning, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce today's chief guest, Professor B.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad. Sir has published 475 journals and 4 books. Sir has supervised more than 55 PhD students. He has completed about 75 sponsored research projects and filed more than 15 patents. He is a recipient of numerous awards, including Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, and he is a fellow of the World Academy of Sciences.
Because after four years, you will start calling it as your alma mater. And then forever, okay, you get connected to that university. So this is like choosing a life partner in one way. So very, very happy that you have chosen Osmania University as your life partner. And you're going to be connected with this university for a long, long period. And get associated with it in various ways. Right now as a student, later as a partner with the university and supporting the university and so on and so forth. But at this stage, you're all 17-year-old when you start your life, so-called a professional life. So far you are in schooling. Now you are going to get a professional degree through this particular degree to which you have joined now. And this degree, the professional degree that you are going to get, not only is going to, give you a good profession, you are going to get in a big way. And our Prime Minister keeps talking about two slogans. Every one of you possibly aware of it. One, he started talking about what is called Atmanirbharata, becoming self-reliant country. Second, one more slogan, which is called Vikasit Bharat. He believes that all of us should work hard, that by 2047, when India is going to celebrate 100 years of its independence, India would be a developed country. All of you know, and even from my childhood, I kept on hearing that India is so-called a developing country. Okay? From the stage called developing country, we need to move to a stage called developed country and join that particular bandwagon of countries which are already called developed countries. But if I look at the trend of students and their parents towards their professional education of the students, like all of you who have joined Osmania University, I get actually a doubt whether India will ever be called a developed country or not. Why is it so? Let me explain in a minute. I see that every one of you seem to be preferring only one particular branch of engineering, the so-called computer science, and all variety of avatars that computer science has, including the AI, ML, blah, blah, data sciences, that everything that you have. And if you know any country for that matter, including a small country called Japan, another small country called Taiwan, and take another big country called America, any one of these countries, or even China for that matter, no country has ever become a superpower, has ever become what is called a developed country just by becoming a software superpower. We have already started seeing signs of this software field getting saturated already. For your information, all IITs this year, 23-24, where the placements have just got completed, the placements for BTech students in IITs, 23 IITs are there. You all know that I represent one of those IITs called IIT Hyderabad. The placements are around 75 to 80%. BTech placement, friends. Once upon a time, until a year or two back, BTech placements always used to be 100% in IITs. We don't see that. The reason is again the same. Every student wants a software job. Okay? And there are not enough, to be honest with you. So as a result, you would also possibly face this at some stage after 4 years of your life. Unless you start taking corrective measures from now on. Okay? What are those corrective measures? I always say this. Every part of this body, your body, every organ of your body is equally important. Just imagine one organ of your body has a small problem. Your finger has a thorn pricking it, and you will start bleeding, it starts paining you, and your whole body gets affected, right? So similarly, every organ of your body is equally important. Similarly, every engineering branch of the professions that we have is equally important. No one single branch can be called superior to another branch. I come from a branch called metallurgy. I love metallurgy. 35 years. I'm a passionate lover of metallurgy. Okay? And there are possibly most of you have not even heard that there is a branch like that exists. Every day you eat in a steel plate at your home without thinking who has made that steel plate. The chair that you are all sitting, okay, if no material scientist has made the chair, you will be sitting on the floor now. You will not be sitting in the chair. So everything that you see around you has something or the other material, which the whole area is composed of. Similarly, you think the building in which you are going to have your students study every day, if there are no civil engineers in this country, no buildings can be built, no roads can be made. Now you are all proud of taking your car out and going for long drives nowadays. We have never thought of long drives 10 years back. We have beautiful highways now. Where did they all come from? Software engineer does not make a highway. It is a civil engineer who makes that highway. So please understand, friends, start loving the branch in which you have joined. If there is one message that you want me to give you all today, at IIT Hyderabad, for example, 4 years back, we have removed the option of branch change. And we said, start loving the branch that God has given you. Whatever rank you have got in your JEE or MSET, which fits you a particular branch, and start accepting it and start seeing what best you can do. And at the same time, we are trying to pursue with your university. I am the chairman for the BOG of your Osmania University Engineering College. And I am trying to push the institute to ensure that we create double majors in every branch of engineering. That a student, while pursuing civil engineering, if the student does 24 extra credits, we will try to provide them an additional certificate at the end of 4 years. At IIT Hyderabad, we have done it. We have 15 branches of engineering. Every branch of engineering has one double major and one minor. So you can either choose a minor by doing 12 extra credits or a double major. I'm sure Osmania University is also moving in that direction, so that your joy of doing something which you call it as my dream is also simultaneously achieved, and at the same time you start learning how to love your own brand. And this is something all we will be able to contribute a small delta X of the whole country towards what we call it as Viksit Bharat. If India has to become developed, every one of you have to put in a lot of efforts. In every field of branch of engineering in which you have disliking it, rather than you think that this is something which is of no use. At least I can say at my age, everyone who is a material scientist in the whole world to a large extent knows me. Whatever little contributions that I have made, it's because I have made that with a lot. What is important at 17 years of age is not to think of what is the pay package, but to how passionately I nurture my liking towards one particular field of engineering and contribute to that with my whole heart, so that one day I become a role model to somebody, and 20 years down the line, the of your university should This is something, friends, very, very crucial. I do not know whether you have started already thinking. If you have not thought about it, it is time that you start sitting down, calm, and start thinking, what do I want to be 20 years down the line? By the time I reach 35, 30, 40 years age, what do I want to become? And get that clarified very clearly to yourself. Tell that to very clearly to your parents, and then start pursuing that. It's like playing a football, friends. When you are playing a football, if there is no goal post in a football ground, you don't know where to hit the ball. Similarly, in your life, 17 years of age you are. In one more year, when you become 18, you will be able to have a voting rights. You will be able to vote to find out to select who should be the Prime Minister of this country or who should be the Chief Minister of this state. When you can decide who should be the Prime Minister of the country, can you not decide what should be your life? What do you want to become? Very important. At your age, I had a clarity. Very clear clarity. To the extent that when I completed my BTech when I was 21 years old, I did not attend even one campus interview. I was the topper of my university. Still, I told I don't want a job. I know one job will search for me one day. Let me prepare myself for that. I wanted to be a teacher and a researcher and pursued myself and became what I wanted to be. When you pursue with your whole heart what you want to become, you will definitely become that. Nobody in the world can stop you. For your information, friends, I do not know how many of you know. I did not even do 12th grade in my life. I finished my 10th and joined a polytechnic and completed a polytechnic and then went for a BTech and then went for masters and PhD. And today I'm sitting in front of you as the director of an IIT when I did not know what an IIT at all when I was doing my diploma. So but one thing was very clear in my mind, that whatever I have chosen, I will pursue that with all my energy, with all my passion, with the love that I have towards it. And automatically I will become what I want to become. And today I'm sitting in front of all of you friends, virtually. So please remember, never ever think that you are small. There is a thing which says you are what you think you are. If you think you are small, forever you will remain small. Forever. If you think you are big, there is a possibility, at least 50% probability is there in mathematics. You always say this, that you can become big. Please keep that in mind. And I keep telling my students always that you should choose a profession at the end of 4 years. And I want to see if it can be even much before that. At IIT Hyderabad, for example, if a student at the end of second year BTech says that I have learned enough, I am very passionate about starting my own startup. Can you please allow me? At IIT Hyderabad now, we allow the student to take a diploma and leave at the end of second year BTech after completing 50% of the total credits. And without any backlogs, if the student has, we leave them. And we say that we give you 5 years time if you want to come back and complete the remaining 2 years and get the full degree. And if you don't want to come back, we'll say we are most happy. We are the happiest because you found success in the 2 years of your stay at IIT Hyderabad. Friends, the big names that you all know in software, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, never got a degree from their college. They are called college dropouts. But one day, the same colleges where they got college dropout title, they possibly got even what is called an honorary PhD. How does that happen? It happened because they had a passion to develop something and create an empire for themselves. I would love to see many of you creating such empires. So that's why I keep telling my students, choose something where you don't wait for a Saturday, Sunday, I tell. Whatever job you are in, if on a Sunday night, if you are worried that tomorrow is Monday, it is better to leave that job. How much ever salary you have been earning. Enjoy what you do. I thoroughly enjoy what I do. I sleep for only 4 hours a day or so. Okay? But I thoroughly enjoy what I do. So this is something, friends. If there are two messages from first message, your branch of engineering, whichever you have got, develop a passion towards that. And one day, automatically you will become a person who will be addressing the next batch of students. And this is the only message that I have for all of you. Work hard, friend. Nothing comes just like that. Take any so-called successful person in life. There is a sports person, such Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, or a great, musician, or even for that matter, a great politician. Everybody, there is only one thing common. They all love what they do. And they all work hard towards what they do. These are the only two things that will take you one day a leader. Nobody makes you a leader, friend. Leaders are self-made. You have to decide to become a leader. Okay? You can be a follower forever. But to become a leader, you need to work hard. You need to take risks. You need to develop passion. Once you have all these, nobody can stop you. And you will be a role model for the next generation. So all the best to all of you. And sure, our faculty will do their best to impart you the required knowledge. But ultimately, as we all say,
Thank you very much, sir, for the time you have taken to join us virtually. Your words have truly set the tone for the journey of our first-year students as they begin important chapter in their lives. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, before we have the honor of hearing from our esteemed guest of honor, Sri Gopal T.K. Krishna, I invite Dr. Shravanya to introduce sir to the august gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to introduce Sri Gopala T.K. Krishna, sir. His undergraduation in BE Electrical Engineering from University College of Engineering, Hyderabad. Sir has done his post-graduation MS in Electrical. Post-graduation in Electrical Engineering, University of Kansas, Lawrence, and Masters of Business Administration from Drake University, and Masters in Sanitary Engineering from Iowa State University, US. Also, Sir has received many awards. Some of them are Outstanding Young Engineering Award by the Central Iowa Chapter of the Iowa Engineering Society, John Dunlap Sherman Woodward Award for Outstanding Technical or Professional Achievement before the age of 35, Outstanding Minority Entrepreneur of 1981 Award by the Minority Business Association. To his credit, Sir has great publications. Some of them are writing electrical specifications. Sir has also written a paper entitled Sequencing Batch Reactors for Activated Sludge Treatment and Non-Sanitary Procedures Can Help Ensure a Plant's Success articles in water engineering. Also, Sir has also held many positions in professional and technical organizations, including Chairman of Finance Committee, Secretary, Chairpersons in Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering in Iowa Engineering. Sir has many political membership and accomplishments in the area of political field also. And also Sir has many board of members in Rob Kelly Club Republic Party, as well as member of Century Club in the Warren Country Republican. Sir has also have some teaching experience from 1987 to 1992 in Simpson's College. Founder and president with great admiration, I now invite Sir Gopala T.K. Krishna Sir, founder and president of Krishna Engine Consultants, Iowa State, USA, to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am, for the introduction. First, I want to convey my respects to the principal, to all the dignitaries who are sitting in the dais, and I want to convey the respect to all the heads of the departments, and I want to convey the respect to all the teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and entire lab personnel, because these are the people who are going to help you to achieve what you want to be. And this is the message for the students. And all the speakers who spoke before me, they spoke from the point of view of India, and they spoke from the experience that they have, and they spoke because of the positions they hold in the institutions and in other manufacturing companies, non-manufacturing companies. But allow me to speak from the perspective of an old man. I think I'm one of the seniors here. I'm born before the first Independence Day of India. And I come from a real poor family. My dad was a school teacher in Methodist school in Hyderabad, in Abbots Road, and we all studied there. And my dad earned the maximum 270 rupees per month in his lifetime. And we were 6 kids, so 8 of us have to live in 270 rupees. We have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. 3 of them graduated from engineering college here in Osmania University, became engineers. And the black sheep of our family, who did not understand mathematics, who could not add 1 plus 1, became a doctor from the Nizam College. So we always kid him that he does not know anything. Of course, doctors make more money than engineers sometimes. I was just like you in 1963. And we didn't have any orientation. We had no clue as to what we are going to get into. I left my home with all the pride that I got admitted into the Engineering College of Osmania University. That was the biggest achievement. And I was 14th in the entire state in the public exam, the high school, 12th class. And the top 25 got scholarships. And the scholarship money was 100 rupees per month. So we got 1,200 rupees for the whole year. That was a magnificent achievement for me because without that scholarship, I would not have been able to attend this university. The first day we came here, I got off the bus in front of the main building. Then all the apprehension took over my mind. I was so fearful of so many things as I entered the main building. First, I was afraid what my classmates will do, whether they laugh at me, because I'm barefoot. I had no shoes, no sandals, no chappals. That's how I entered school. 12 years I Even though I was number one in the school, there are lots of schools in the city, and there are a lot of schools in the entire state. So I understand I'm nobody. So I did not know whether I'll be able to even graduate. I came with so much fear. And I entered the main building. The first thing we had to do was fill up the application forms, sign everywhere, knowing or unknowing. Wherever they asked me to sign, I signed it. And then we had to go and pay our fee. And we get the roll number. And the fee was 180 rupees per month. And later after system in my fourth year, and the fee was 99 rupees, and that was 10% increase from what it used to be. But because of the scholarship, I was lucky that I could study here. I graduated in 1968, and I left India in 1969. Probably a lot of you have not been born even in 1969. And I'm living in United States since then. That's a lot of years. And I did all the things that Madam said they introduced. But most important thing I did is raise my kids. And I instituted certain characteristics into them. I told them what they need to be. And I'm going to say the same thing to the students here who are joining the first year. First, I want to address to the students, and then I will talk about the parents. Don't listen to what these people have said. They said you have to have minimum 75% attendance. I'm not like that. I want you to have 100% attendance. If you want to do something, you have to attend the classes. Every opportunity you have to attend. So go for 100% attendance. That's what I did, okay? And then they talked about freedom. There is no freedom for any one of you. The freedom comes only after you become an earning member of the society. Until that time, your focus has to be steady. There's only three things: steady, steady, steady. Next 4 years, actually you're 3.5 years. For us, it was 5 years because we were not too smart like you are. And you are going to do the same degree in 3.5 years. Either the degree got cheapened or we were too not smart. One of the things happened. And in this next 3.5 years to 4 years, stay away from social media. don't spend any time on the screen, on any screen, whether it's computer screen or if it is not necessary, if it is gossip, it is something social, don't do it. The focus has to be your textbooks, your classes, and what the professors have taught you, teaching you, and acquire general knowledge, but don't express your opinions. Because all the future employers, unlike me, they are ruthless. They have tools to know when you apply for a job as to what you did in the social media. And they may misinterpret what you might have stated in the social media, and they may think you are left-wing or right-wing or whatever category that they think, and they think you are not qualified to come into that institution or into that job. Also, every one of us have only 24 hours. Nobody has more than that. So what we do in 24 hours shapes our future. So now in the next 3.5 years to 4 years, in the 24 hours that you have, the priority, number one, is studying and achieving and learning. It's not about just your grades. It's not about how many marks you scored. It is about how much you learned. It's not about information in books. It's not the information in the Google. It is what you have in your mind is what makes you. So stay focused and steady. Believe me, 61 years back, a poor kid walking up the stairs on the main building. Now today I'm sitting on the dais. What a difference it made in 61 years. If I could do it, all of you can do better than me because you have better nourishment, you come from a better family, and your parents can afford certain things that my parents could not afford. But when you become somebody later on, steady and steady and steady on even after graduation. Focus on reaching to the pinnacle of your profession. Sometime, once you achieve certain things, come to the university and say thank you to a couple of professors who had a big impact in your life. That is the reward all these people are waiting for. Any amount of money does not give them that kind of happiness. So I want you to cultivate that habit of coming to Hyderabad, coming to this university and say thank you. And that's what I have done many times, not only giving thank you, but I gave all my money to my engineering department. So I'm a poor guy right now. I have 3 sons. I'm happily married for 50 years. We just celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary. I have 3 sons. I have 2 grandsons. I have 4 granddaughters. Of course, I could have given all my money to them, but I would be spoiling them. I didn't want to pay their loans. I didn't want to give them any money. So I last year, myself and everybody, don't kill us. Don't money, because I already wrote the will and you're not going to get anything. So even if you're dead, you're going to get zero. And them, educated them, and we did everything possible for them to graduate from good schools. And they are earning quite a bit of decent money. He decided not to give any money to any one of them. They have to have a purpose of getting up every day so that they can go to a job. If they have sufficient money, they become lazy. They won't be able to get up next day because every morning because we had to do certain things. Whether we are a woman or a man, we have plenty of things to do every day. That is what makes us to get up every day. And I didn't want to take that opportunity away from them. So all of the 3 children told me, Dad, you did so much for us, and we understand that you also have some desires and ambitions. Do whatever you want to. And that's what prompted me to give so much money to my department. And while in the meetings, the principal asked my wife, she was there at that time, and said, what do you think about it? Your husband is giving away all this money. And I never thought she will give such a smart answer. She comes from a very small village. When we got married, she was speaking to the men from behind the door. She was shy. Of course, now she is not. And I was pretty surprised as to the answer she gave to the principal and other people as to why she does not have any objection for me giving the money. What she said is, my husband always provided me for everything that I wanted. What he's going to do with the rest of the money is okay with me. And that made me happy that I took care of her. And I want all the men to do the same thing. Now, traditionally, we all expect the men to support the family. But believe me, things are changing. I am on the side of all the women who are sitting here, the women students. They are going to provide for the boys in the future. Get used to it. And learn all the things a woman does, the boys have to know. Then only a boy will understand the efforts that a woman makes at home. If they don't know cooking, they don't understand the difficulty of cooking. If they don't understand how to wash the dishes, they don't understand what the woman does and what the mom has done. So they carry that forward, and they expect their spouses to do the same thing. And they don't even know how to wash their own clothes. Now, this time, and many times that I come to India, my wife doesn't come with me because she is more busy with my grandkids. She loves my grandkids. She's taking care of them. So I come alone to India. I cook for myself. I wash my own dishes. I still, even today, I wash all my clothes. I want every boy who is sitting here to have that capability. Then only you will become a good husband. The previous husbands, previous to me, did not appreciate all the things that a woman does because they never did any of that work. When you do that work, you know how difficult that one is. So don't expect things from a woman anymore, and the women are going to force you to do all the work that you are supposed to do. And if both of you are earning members, be a good equal partner. And my sons come home, they have a decent jobs. They actually make more money than me. But they come home and eat whatever the wife cooked for them, no criticism. And they compliment the wife for cooking because I told them that just like the professors are expecting a thank you from you, a woman expects simply, hey, this dish was very good. That's all they expect. But no men used to compliment them. They never do because they don't understand the difficulty of that. I don't want any one of you to grow up like that, okay? Compliment your wife for everything she does. And I do with my wife. She's a lovely woman. She's better than me. She raised all my kids. And because of her, I could achieve all the things I could do. So look for the future, change the culture. The woman should not let any man dictate anything to you. I'm on your side. If that happens, call me. I will talk to the guy, okay? So I want to change the society. We are all equal partners, and we need to work together. Last thing I want to say about the parents, don't ever feel that they came to a bad institution. Look at me. I came to this institution. I'm very proud of it, and I achieved as much as I can. The name of the institution doesn't matter. It is what they do in the school is what matters. And they can study well in any institution. But what makes the difference in the institutions is the professors who teach the subject. And today you learned how important the power is. So electrical engineering, whoever you chose electrical engineering, come, because these issues will be there all the time. See how many times we had to worry about the power outage in the last few days. And the IIT people, or the IT people boast about all the software, everything. But look at how many complications we had for a virtual video. So power always rules. Without power, nobody can do anything. So I want to welcome all the students who chose electrical, and they will be the one who will be providing for rest of the departments, because rest of the department people cannot do anything without the power. So you are the best. So thank you for everything. I will be speaking in an induction program, probably to a lot of students. Come to that. I will give you a different perspective than what you heard from other speakers. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your challenges and experiences with all of us. It has been an absolute privilege to hear from someone of your stature and experience. Your insights have not only enlightened everyone present here, but also motivated to strive for excellence and make the most of opportunities ahead. Now, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, before we hear from our next guest of honor, it's my pleasure to invite Dr. N. Srilata to introduce our esteemed guest of honor, Sri Seshu Venkata Garu.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Dr. Srilata, and I take privilege in introducing you to the guest of honor, Sri Seshu Venkata Garu. Sri Seshu Garu is the Vice President of at Full Stride Cloud, the largest global business line at Wipro. He is a passionate leader in technology, spearheading the platform engineering efforts at Full Stride Cloud. His focus is on advancing the platform to streamline the modernization of applications and infrastructure. He is actively working on harnessing Gen AI to fast-track the transformational journeys of customers and evolve operations towards an autonomous model. In addition, he is recognized as fellow distinguished member of technical staff, an elite group of technologists acknowledged for their technical expertise and a visionary leadership in the defining technological future for Wipro and its clientele. He is also active in various business and technology forums, working to bridge academia and industry. He is Emeritus Chairman for Computer Society of India, Hyderabad chapter, the ICT Committee member at FTCCI, Advisory Board member ISOC Hyderabad chapter, CII Task Force member on Tech Adoption, Board of Studies member at various prestigious institutions. And with great eagerness, sir, I invite you to please address this august gathering.
Very good afternoon to the Registrar Sir, Principal Sir, Heads of Departments, the faculty and the staff and the parents. And warm welcome to all the bright and young minds who are fortunate enough to get into this prestigious institute. So when I was invited as a guest of honor, I was thinking, what should I talk? So I made up my mind. I said I should cover these two topics. But before I speak, actually we have seen the person just who represents what I wanted to speak. Right? So just to reiterate, I was about to tell, work hard, study well, get into a prestigious position in your career, and don't forget this country. We have seen it all in Sir. Right. So before I get into the speech, right, I think I would like to spend a couple of minutes to address the parents. Then I will spend another 3 to 4 minutes to address the students. Right? So చాలా మంది పేరెంట్స్ నా దగ్గరికి వాళ్ళని పిల్లల్ని తీసుకొస్తారు. సో వీడు ఎంసెట్ రాశాడండి, లేకపోతే ఎగ్జామ్ రాశాడు, హీస్ ట్రయింగ్ టు సివిల్ అంటున్నాడు, డిజైన్ అంటున్నాడు, ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ అంటున్నాడు, కొంచెం కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ జాయిన్ అవ్వమని చెప్పండి మీరు అని తీసుకొస్తుంటారు. So for all those parents, my advice, I think every single leader, right, speaker, they clarified. There is no branch that is superior, there is no branch that is inferior. Let them study where their mind is. So once I had the privilege of working with Ajim Premji for the last 2 years at Wipro. If you get Premji, Narayanamurthy, these are the leaders who are getting the economic freedom for this country. So once I asked Premji, sir, what is the secret for your success? He gave a very simple and nice answer. Wherever I speak, actually, I don't forget to, call out this statement. He says, I do even ordinary things with extraordinary care. Right? So no matter whether it is civil engineering or mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, right? I think you need to study with your heart and mind in it. You excel in it. There are opportunities in every single branch. Just to give an example, my daughter is also she took admission into mechanical engineering at BITS Pilani, though she had an opportunity to get into, BITS Hyderabad campus at computer science. Now she just finished her 3rd year engineering. She is one of the first 10 persons to get the campus admissions. Now, a lot of even the computer science guys did not get the campus interviews. Just after, getting into 3rd year, right, she got a 7-figure salary. So it's about, just she was focusing on her academics, she was attending every single class. Okay. So then, one more thing to the parents, right? Now they're choosing the branch, what they want to do. Again, if they are in dilemma, advise them. But if they made up their mind, do not force them to do something else than what they want to do. Instead, support them. Because, right, there is no easy walk in the life. Whatever the path you take, there will be tough times. So when they are going through the tough times, stand behind them. Oh, ఆ రోజు నేను చెప్పింది తీసుకుంటే నీకు ఈ రోజు ఈ ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చేది కాదు కదా. So don't get into those discussions. Because they need you when they are in trouble. Right? Having said, right, I think all of you studied hard, right? That is the reason why you are here. Trust me, 100% of you will get placed or get good admissions into, get good B schools or good tech schools either in India or abroad for your masters. But I think, what you need to do, what you need to start doing from now onwards, right? You should start laying foundation for your career. So you will travel the distance, you will have a comfortable life. But what matters is how high you can travel, right? How much influence that you can create on the society around you. To maximize that, you should start creating the foundation for the next 4 years. What is that foundation? The foundation is the amount of time that you spend with your professors, technical staff in the university, the kind of friends that you make in the college, the kind of books that you read here, the amount of time that you spend in the library, the amount of time that you spend in the laboratories, right? So do not just focus on learning, your branch of engineering, right? I think there are thousands of engineers, employees that are coming out of the universities. Now, what this country needs is leaders, right? For thousands of years, India was at the forefront of anything you talk about. Language, literature, technology, civilization, everything. But for the last 1,000 years, we lost it for whatever the reasons. But I think in the last 30, 40 years, we made significant progress. In the last 10 years, even more so. And the next 20, 30 years are going to be even more interesting. I think as a country, we are regaining our leadership. When I say it is not just the military leadership, it's not just the power politics. It is about the visionary, it is about the knowledge, it is about the technology that we give to the society to make the lives better, to make the people lead a happy life, not just in India, but all around the world. You look at, right, every large organization in the world, whether it is Google, Microsoft, Adobe, right, not only just the technical organizations, but engineering organizations. They are led by the students from Indian universities, people like you. You should be aspiring to one among those guys. That requires a foundation that need to start happen from today onwards. So there are so many distractions today for you, right? The social media sites, right? YouTube, Netflix, right? You can watch it, but try to watch the content that inspires you, that gives you knowledge. Every second of your time, trust me, right, you will get a job. I think, just you will live for yourself, you will take care of your family. But I think, you need to see what I can do this society at large. In 1991, when I got admission into engineering college, it's a Kakinada Engineering College, I went to see my grandmom. She asked me, during those days, there used to be 5,000 engineering seats in the entire state. Even then, it was very difficult to get the jobs. After completing the engineering, right, few lucky persons could go abroad, right, few lucky persons will land up the job. At least 50% of the people, they had to wait for 1 or 2 years, write at least 25 exams like NTPC, BEL, whatnot, right, to get a job. So my grandma asked me, hey, I see a lot of, I know it is difficult to get into the engineering college, but afterwards, I see a lot of people, taking so much time to, get a job. So what you will do, what job you will do, what job you will get. Then I told my grandma, I don't know what job I will get, but for sure I will try to do something that gives jobs for others. Right? So time moves on, right? In 1998, for the first 3 years, I worked at ECIL, Electronics Corporation of India Limited. Then I had multiple offers to work in MNCs, but then I chose to join Wipro, though it was like offering, in those days, right? It was offering half the salary that I had from other MNCs. Still, I chose Wipro. Right? It's about 25 plus years on. So when I joined Wipro at Hyderabad, we had 300 employees. Today, we have 48,000 employees here in Hyderabad, 5% of entire Hyderabad workforce. It's not only 48,000 employees, but out of the 9.5 lakh employees in Hyderabad, IT employees, about 20-25% of them, they would have worked in Wipro at some point in time. Essentially, right, been contributing to a company that is actually generating talent for the nation. Because of these companies like Wipro, now the likes of Microsoft, AMD, Intel, Oracle, whatnot, right? They're coming here. So likewise, right, I tried to do a little bit of what I could do. I had opportunities to settle abroad. I had opportunities to go US. I had opportunities to join MNCs, but I decided to stay here, right? See what I can do to do this for country. At least I can say, to my knowledge, at least I'm satisfied, right? I think each one of you, there are so many ways, right, that you can contribute. It's not just, working for one company for 25 years, but try to do something that has an impact on the society at large in a positive way, right? And just before I leave, I will say 2 more, popular, statements or lessons that I keep hearing from our Premji, right? So one, he says, if people are not laughing at your dreams, you are not dreaming big. So have big dreams. Right. Number 2, right? The kites, they rise high against the wind, not with the wind. So once you move out of the college, right, even during the college, life is going to be tough. Okay? People who face the toughness, they will grow. So you will have tough times, but never give up. Fight. With this, I wish you all the best and have a great career.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your profound insights. It was really an inspiring speech. Your experiences and advice will undoubtedly guide our freshly admitted engineering students as they embark their academic journey. I now call upon Dr. N. Srilata to introduce our next distinguished guest of honor, Sri Vishnu Jwalapuram Garu.
Well, I take the pleasure in introducing you To our guest of honor, Sri Vishnu Jwalapuram Garu, we have with us the Senior Director of Program Management, Qualcomm India Private Limited. He has done his BTech from Sri Venkateswara University and Masters from College of Engineering, Guindy at Anna University, both degrees in Electronics and Communication Engineering. He has started his career with Bharat Electronics Limited, a public sector undertaking, in 1996 for 4 years, and worked in Wipro for 13 years before going to Qualcomm in 2013. Most of his experience is in the area of speedboat design and management. So with great admiration, I request you to please address the gathering.
Thank you, madam, for introducing me, and pranams to all teachers and professors who are here, and welcome to one of the oldest and I think sixth engineering college in India, right? I think if I remember correctly. So it is a privilege for you to be here, and also for me to be here, because it's it's a real honor, right? Talking to you. But whatever I prepared, I think all who spoke ahead of me, I think they covered it far better than me. So there's not much for me to left to tell you. But a couple of my experiences I will share with you. As all of our August audience, speakers said, all branches are respected. Just because we choose a particular branch will not give us any advantage over other actually. So that I fully agree with them, right? And I want to tell you that it is best of times for all of you, right, who decided to join here. When I say best of times, it is one of the best colleges in India, and more importantly, the field of education you have chosen, engineering, right? I don't think it is ever respected and wanted more by the society and relevant to the society as it is today than ever. When we graduated in 1990s, the options for us were very limited. It's all all that we have is few public sector organizations, and then maybe some couple of old economy companies like SAIL and Tata Electric and things like that. We don't know even how to go to Jamshedpur from Anantapur actually. So now if you just see, right, just see how many companies are $1 trillion companies, what's their background. They're all engineering driven companies. No more Chevrons or Aramcos who extract oil and sell, or use natural resources to make money. It's all engineering. So that way it's the best of times for you, right? Because engineering is respected a lot and required not just in engineering, but every field. Even IIM, civil services, research, academics, right? So wherever, right, engineers are respected a lot. And you see that any country, right, you want to go and work in any country, engineers are the ones, right, who are most sought after either in US, Europe, right, to get visa. So that's a testimony to the fact that how engineering is relevant and respected by society. So it's the best of times. You're in a good college, good field of education, and more importantly, a good place. It's a great city, Hyderabad. For whatever you do, whether you are an IT, just travel to Gachibowli, as my friend in Wipro was telling, right? You see all skyscrapers, right, where you see a lot of IT companies, right? And then pharma, just travel towards Bachupalli, you see a lot of pharma companies. And then we have a very good base of research with DRDO, right? And a lot of public sectors like Bharat Dynamics, Bharat Electronics, BHEL, HAL, atomic research, right? So it is best of cities, right? So all that, I should be very happy that you are in best of times, a great campus, great field of education, great city, and with in the hands of very good professors. So that's one thing you all should be happy about. So I think they talked about a lot how you study and all. From my experience, because I'm in program management, right, where I deal with a lot of people, not just from India, but from all around the world, right from Ukraine to US, to almost 40 nationalities actually. See, one thing what the universities generally will not teach is being a team player. Here, right, all the focus is on the individual brilliance. So what is your CGPA? How you crack an entrance exam? How will you answer? How well you do Viva? they're all like, the individual brilliance. But once you get into the real world, it's more of the team play. Team play means how well you can work with people of different characters, right? Different backgrounds, who don't think like you, right? Who come from a background which is very different. I think that plays a much bigger role in life than the individual brilliance. So while studying hard here, just pay some attention to how you can be a team player, and then how you can work with people who are not like you. I think that shapes your life in any major countries, any major companies, because no company nowadays is of homogeneous character, right? You have people from every walks of life. That's one. And second, right, power of compounding, right? I think sir asked me to speak in Telugu, right? So కొంచెం కష్టమైంది యాక్చువల్గా, ఎందుకంటే though I am from Telugu medium, I came from rural background. Vijay Kumar sir asked you to raise hands who came from Jilla Parishad schools, right? So in fact, I also raise my hands. I came from Jilla Parishad school, and till I entered my engineering, నేను ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజ్ పోయేంత వరకు ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడలేదు ఎప్పుడు. నా ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ కెమిస్ట్రీ ప్రొఫెసర్ చెప్తున్నారు ఇంగ్లీష్లో, ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అని. సో నేను అనుకున్న ప్రాపర్టీస్ అంటే ఆస్తులు అని, బికాస్ దట్స్ హౌ మాకు తెలుగులో ప్రాపర్టీస్ అంటే ఆస్తులు, right? So it was my first class, right? Then a lot of students around me, they laughed because they're all convent educated, they came from cities and all. Then I thought, then I have a long way to go, right? And then slowly I started learning English. So that gives the power of compounding, right? So power of compounding is a lot talked about in money. I think whenever you type, right, power of compounding, you see all in money. People talk about mutual funds and things like that. But I'll tell you from my personal life, power of compounding is more applicable to your learning, however small it is every day, even 0.1%, 0.01%, right? And in human relations, it's a great campus. You are going to stay here for 4 years, no hurry, right? You have 4 years to decide what you want to do. So establish good relationships and invest in people, and you'll be quite surprised to see how it will help you in the future, right? And third, about health. I think it's very you all laugh why are you speaking to us who are 17 and 18 about keeping good health, right? A lot of parents know, right? Everyone talks about stress nowadays, right? Whatever you go to a doctor and you say they say you're from IT, oh, you have a stress, right? I think it's not related to IT. The more civilization, more stress. I think once you graduated, right, when you enter the real world, you are going to enter a world which is a lot more stressful for many reasons. So one of the best thing to avoid stress, whenever you feel stress, go and exercise. I don't think very few in India think about it actually, right? Whenever you feel stressed, right, don't listen to any speeches and things like that. Just go and exercise. Exercise to the extent that it will test your limit physically, and build strong muscles, right? Because I see this in Europe, I see this in US actually, but I don't see much in India, right? So that's my message, right? Power of compounding. Those who don't know how to speak in groups, don't know how to speak in English or attend interviews, don't worry about it. So what you can do, right, I think will far outweigh what you have been doing for last 10 plus years in your education. So keep learning, and then power of compounding. Please keep invest in your friends, right, and please keep investing in your health, right? So what
Professor P. Chandrasekhar sir to present a memento to today's guest of honor, Sri Gopal T.K. Krishna Garu.
sir. Thank you.
Now we request Professor Mangu to please present memento as a token of gratitude to Sri T. Vijay Kumar Sir, President, Alumni Association. Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor B. Mangu, Additional Chief Warden, H&M, University College of Engineering, Osmania University, to please propose vote of thanks.
So, Honorable Chief Guest and dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, and faculty members, and my dear budding engineers and their proud parents. A very good afternoon to you all. First of all, I congratulate you for becoming a Usmanians, the family of Usmania. East or West, Usmania is the best. So our principal sir has given to propose a vote of thanks, because now sir's job is over. Now my job is I have to provide a lunch for all of you. I think you are feeling hungry. So, yeah, definitely I will provide lunch for all of you at respective hostels. And you know, Usmania University ante, it is Udyamala Gadda, Udyogala Adda. And you can witness here, see, you are all become a leaders, not followers. You are a lifelong leaders. So Usmania University makes leaders. So Usmania University is a brand factory of making leaders. So wish you all the best, and I thank all the dignitaries on the dais. See, they have given inspiring words to our budding engineers. Really, sir, thank you so much. And I thank our chief guest, sir. He told, yeah, we should become a Nirbhar Bharat, or this one. And sir quoted that, see, all engineers, just like all organs is important for our body. So all the branches are important. You have to love those branches. So that is very, very important. So here thing is you have to excel in your branches. So that is enough. You become a leader. And also I thank our principal sir. So he is a torchbearer for this event. And also I thank all the faculty members, especially Madam Srilata Madam and Bharati Madam, Prasanna Madam, and Shravani Madam, and all the non-teaching staff. So because of your effort, this event happened. And thank you all, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. So thank you all. And I invite you, please join for lunch. So all the girl students and their parents, so please join lunch at the hostel, that girls mess. So that is adjacent to that biomedical department. And BE civil engineers, electrical and mechanical and ECE. So please go to the Kinnera mess. And BE biomedical and CSE, AAML and mining. So please join lunch at Ganga Hostel. And before concluding, I want to say a few words about the man who is sitting here, the T.K. Gopal Krishna sir. Sir, you didn't become a poor, you are rich by heart. Because, everywhere is discussing about, sir, giving 100 rupees will think twice or thrice. And also, he's donated 6 crores. He didn't put the name of building, his father name or his mother name or his son's name. He put his professor's name. So that we should appreciate. And now I am feeling very happy for joining this noble profession. Thank you so much. Thank you, Principal Sir, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. After lunch, I request all students and parents to reassemble at respective departments for the orientation program. Small note for the students and parents of CSE and AIML, instead of moving on towards the department, please assemble at Assembly Hall, which is just behind you, at 2 p.m. For the Department of CSE orientation program. Thank you, everyone. Now I request all of you to please stand up for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय जय
బంగారు భవిత